All right. What's up, everyone? Today, we're going to make a video on how to maximize your profit and how to scale out your positions and options or stock trading. And today I'm going to be explaining that. Very simple. Sometimes it's very tricky or difficult for people who don't know how to trade based on technical analysis. You usually ask me every single day, every hour during the market, when do I sell? Or do I take profit? What's the next target? So today I'm going to be talking all about that, and we're going to dive straight into it. So number one, before you enter a trade, what is your goal? You always have to have a plan when you trade. Always. Every single trade should include your goal and your exit plan and your entry as well. And are you happy with the profits? What's your percentage of your profits? Is it gonna be 20%, 30%, 50%? Well, it doesn't matter right now, but that's for options. So we're doing options trading. We're gonna be day trading. So for example, we're going to take last Friday's SPY S&P 500 move, and we're going to be trading it. So first thing, number one is before you make an entry in your trade, number one is to have goal. Number two, exit plan. Number three is, where do you see this going? You should know where you see this going. You shouldn't look at a chart and say, oh, I think this is going to go down, but you had no reason. You had no backup plan. So where you think is going with, I'm not sure why it's so big. And there you go. With backup. Four, use levels. Support resistance, very, very important. So number one, let's dive straight into it. So we're day trading. We're not going to be focusing on levels that are way out here, way down here. We're going to be focused on inside this range because we're day trading. So let's dive straight in. We're going to zoom in. So today, let's pretend that today we're Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. So we're going to use yesterday's high and yesterday's low for resistance and support. Why? Because that is the range we are currently in. That is my resistance and support zone. So this looks like right here, we have a daily resistance because this was resistance in the past couple of weeks, which you can see right here. We had resistance right here yesterday, the day before that, and over here on February 2nd, 2022. So this is resistance right here. We're going to name it right here. This is daily support right here, which you can see yesterday's support. So we're just going to put support right here. So we are in this range currently, and we should create a second level support downside just in case it actually does go down here, because we are pretty close to that 447 support right here. So what's next after that? It could be the 200-day moving average, which is right here. Very, 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 very common level of support, the 200-day. So we're going to use that 200-day as support today. So today is 444.16. So we're going to put it down as second support right here. And this is going to be my target if we do end up hitting that level. So this is daily support too. Now, let's trade. Let's pretend we're trading right here. These after hour prices or pre-market prices do not matter right now. So we're going to be focusing on trading right here. So when the market opens, you want to wait the first 30 minutes always if you want the best entry and exit prices, and we have better direction. So right now, market is open. We are 6 minutes in. We are going to skip a little bit ahead because we're not going to wait 45 minutes of video. So let's skip a little bit ahead, about 15 minutes in. So now we have SPY right here. We are going up nicely. And volume is up right here. Volume's up on this big candle right here. We almost had a doji, so we don't know the direction yet. We're going to have to wait for this candle. So we're going to wait until 7 in the morning, which is 30 minutes after open. We're going to skip ahead again, which is just about to close on this candle. Now, what we need to do is we need to wait for this to load. It can take a couple minutes right here. When you're scaling out, when you have a trade, you always want a resistance and support level You always want targets on your trade, where to sell, where to buy, especially where to buy. So we're going to wait and see what kind of range we are going to have today. So far, it is looking like a wider range. Number one, this trade, we already know it's going to be a wide range. First 30 minutes. Number two, what's that for that? We'll have to wait for this. So it's currently 656. We're going to skip a little bit ahead again, a little bit ahead once again. Now we do have a range right here. First 30 minutes of the market just happened right here. So we have a big range right here. Very important to have a range. Why? Because this will give us the direction of the day. So we could be chopping between up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down all day today. It's possible. Or if we break upside right here at 450, 160, we can break out higher and continue higher towards the 100-day or whatever is up right here from yesterday's resistance. But we're not anywhere close to that right now. We are pretty much closer to the downside, which is at 448.80. So this is 15-minute support right here that we're going to be using. So this is number one support right here. We're going to watch this level right here. And if you break below that, that is going to be my breakdown level. So it looks like bears are trying to take over. You can see the volume right here. The volume is starting to get bearish. Let's go over here in 5 minutes. We are currently still in the range, and we're also going to skip a little bit ahead to 7:17 in the morning, which is just about 45 minutes after the open. So now we're trying to break below the support. You can see right here, we have support right here, support right here, and support right here. We came back up, and now we are testing that support again. So we're going to wait a little bit and see how this support ends up turning out. If we do break the range today, this is going to be good. Let's go over here to 1 hour on this chart. So our targets for today overall is 447, which is the support right here from yesterday, on the low of day, yesterday's range. And if we do end up hitting that level, we could test 444, which is a 200-day moving average. It is possible because SPY has been moving very, very a lot lately, and it can go up and down $10 each day. Now we're back over here. We're still testing it. We have to wait for the data to load. So we'll give it a couple minutes, see how it goes. And this is paper trading, by the way. We are going back to last Friday's outlook to see how we can trade this. So right now, currently almost breaking that level. One thing about this is 9 EMA is also acting as resistance. 9 EMA 15 minutes is resistance at the moment. 9 EMA is where my white line is right here. So we still have some time. We're going to give it a skip a little bit. Okay, here we go. This candle is back over it. So this is likely another fake out. We don't want to be trading inside this range because it's very choppy. So this is giving us better direction and telling us not to trade right here because it's very choppy up and down. Now we're going to skip ahead and keep going and see what happens from here. So I'm not going to take a position until we find out if we break below this or if we break above this. I'm going to keep skipping ahead. All right, here we go. Let's see if we break below here. Hopefully we do end up breaking below this support right here this time. Data has to load. It's pretty slow. Also, you can see the volume is starting to slow down after the first 30 minutes, first 30, 45 minutes of the market open. You can see right here, first 15 minutes right here, and this candle was just about a few million right here, 4.2 million. The next candle, 4.2 million. Next one, 3.9. And right here, 50 or an hour after the market opened right here, or 45 minutes, sorry, 2.9 million. Now for that is 2. Right here is 1.6 million, but it has not closed yet. So we're going to wait and see how this one goes and see if we can confirm below this support right here at 448.79. We're gonna keep waiting and see what happens here. It's not loading. We're gonna skip ahead one more time and see what happens right here. Okay, so breakdown right here. Looks like we had a nice breakdown on this one, 5 minutes. So it looks like we are breaking down the range on 15 minutes. We're going to take some, oh wait, there you go. Okay, so data loaded, finally. Now let's see if we do end up breaking below this support right here. So you can see right here, up and down, up and down, up and down inside this range right here. So very choppy. I'm gonna skip ahead one more time and see how this one goes. So this had a breakdown. Breakdown right here. Data is loading. So now that we have a breakdown below 448.80, where you're going to take a position right here on SPY puts. Let's go ahead and see what options we do have for November 14th. The reason why I'm not going to do the 11th is because that is 0 day to expiration. Very, very risky. So we're going to head out a little bit to higher to February 14th. Let's go with 445. We can do 448, which is not bad. So we'll do by, we'll just do, for example, I usually do 6 per day. We'll do market buy since spreads are not that bad. So we bought 6 at 299, 302 currently. So it is breaking down below my support right here. So let's see how this goes on my trade. So it's laggy currently. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit and see what happens right here. So it looks like we broke down and we are back testing at this 448.90. So we are doing the back test after we broke down. So number 3 is broke below range support at 448.80. Now back testing, which means retest and rejection so far. Which you can see right here, we had a rejection right here, and now we're trying to see if we can break this resistance right here. The volume on the selling side is higher than buying side right here. You can see right here. That is also, I gotta move this real quick. Let's see if we can make this smaller. There you go. Oh, that's too small. So right here, always have a plan when you trade. So what am I looking for right here? I am looking for 447.20. If we do hit that, I am going to scale out of my position. I am still currently holding it, and currently we are in SPY of February 14th, 448 put, which is currently in the money, I believe so. And we are up already at 186. So what am I looking for? I'm looking to sell half at 447.20, or maybe most of it, because strike is close or expiration is close. And if we do have a bounce after that level, that can burn premium even faster, because if you have a bounce, we will have to go back down and then lower again. So we're going to sell at least maybe 4 or 5 right here at 447 once we hit that. That 447 is where we had yesterday's low of day. So that is my target right there in the first one. We're going to skip ahead a little bit at 844 and see how this candle closes. Oh, there we go. So this is a big candle right here. So we're going to sell some right here. We're up 228. Loading right here. You can see on top left. There we go. Oh, big bounce right here off this. So data is lagging right here, but we are still currently up 537. Let's sell 4 right here and see if we get that still. 4 at currently at 380 right now. So we'll sell 4 at market price because spreads are not wide. So we'll sell 4 at 377, and currently we are up 472, and we still have 2 left. So I still have $153 just sitting here on my open position. So I am currently up right now. I took most of our profits. I am going to let the rest ride. If we do break back above this 448 on 448.80 resistance, I am selling the rest of it. If we do not, I will keep holding it. So now let's see if we do break this resistance right here. I'm going to skip ahead one more time and see what happens right here. Up 453 in a day. Open position on my 2 last puts. I am still up 141 right here. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we had a drop again. Let's see how much we're up now. This is lagging. So now we are up. We are hitting my first day support right here at 447, which was yesterday's support. You can see right here, we had the bottom or the low of day yesterday right here at 447.20. And we hit that just a few minutes ago. So you can sell most right here in your first target. So we sold 4. And now we still have 2 left. What are we going to do with the rest of it? We're going to hold it. Maybe we can buy more puts over here if we keep rejecting and we come back again. Or if we break down lower, we're going to hold it. So let's see how it goes right here. The only way I'm going to use my stop loss is using my levels right here at 448.80. So if we break back above this, my stop loss is 444.80. 15 minutes. Target is 447.20. Sold 4 of 6. Target number 2 is 444.15. 200-day moving average. There we go. So this is my goal right here. Now let's skip ahead and see what happens right here. So we have a big pop right here. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure what happened right there. We are pre-buffering right here. Lagging right here in this data. So let's skip ahead and see what happens right here. So we haven't break above this 448.80 resistance yet. So we are not going to use our stop loss on this one yet. We're gonna skip ahead and see what happens from here. All right, we got rejected right here. You can see 15 minutes, we tried breaking this 448.80 resistance, but instead we fell back. We tried again, fell back, tried again, fell back, tried again, fell back right here. And now we are back at 447.20. So this is support right here that they are trying to push this price back down to the 447.20 support right here. Once we break below this on 15 minutes, we are going to continue lower. Also, we are currently down below the 90 moving average, 9 EMA, which is currently acting as resistance, which you can see right here. Resistance, 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 and resistance. So let's see how we do. We're gonna skip ahead a few more times and see what happens from here. Back over here, skip ahead one more time, see what happens. All right, so we are making movements right here. Let's skip ahead one more time and see what happens right here. So we have another 15-minute candle right here. So there we go. We broke down. We broke down below yesterday's support at 447.20, which was the low of day for yesterday on Thursday, February 10th. Now we are going to hold our puts because this is starting to move and break down my target. So this is support number 1, support number 2 right here. So maybe it's a possibility that we could get the 200-day moving average, which is over here at 444.15, and we are very close to it. 446.50 and 444.15. There's an easy chance that SPY could hit that, just about $2 away, only about 0.60% move. So over here, yellow line right here is my 200-day moving average. We could get the touch of that today. So let's skip ahead and see what happens from here. Still going. Let's go lower and see what happens. Keep skipping ahead. There we go. We are pushing down. We're getting closer and closer to our 444.15. It's up to you, but you can take profits right here to maximize it, because we don't know exactly 100% if we are actually going to go lower. So you can either sell one more right here if you want and let the rest ride possibly towards 444.15, which is 200-day, or you can sell the rest of it and just be happy with the profits. But for me, I'm going to keep it right here and see how it goes. So I'm going to skip ahead one more time and see what happens from here. Still going lower. We should have another candle. Oh, there we go. Wow. So that was quick. So we had a fast drop towards 444.15. We touched that, and there we go. We still have 2 left. I will be most likely taking the rest of my profit right here because we did touch 444.15. But now we're going to take the rest of my profit and see how we do here. It is currently at 448. Puts are 580 right now. I'm going to sell the rest of my market price or market sell 587, 594. Spread is not that wide, so we're going to sell the rest of it here and 594. Let's see how we did. So we are up $902 on this position right here, and we hit the target. Both targets, SPY estimate 200 right here, hit 444.15, 444, 447.20. Target number 1 hit. So both of our targets right here hit, and I'm not sure if it can go. I'm not sure if it's going to go any lower, but that is my profit right here. I maximized it. I sold most right here, and I kept the rest, let them ride all the way to 200-day moving average, which just hit right here. So that's it. That's all my trade right here. I'm not sure what's going to happen right here in the rest of the day because we are pretty much approaching power hour, which is the last hour of the day. So let's see what happens right here in the last hour or 2 of the day. I'm going to keep skipping ahead and see. So it's either we could break below. So let's say we did break below, which is completely fine. I'm not missing too much because I already locked in $900 right here on my puts for SPY. So I did enter at, what was my entry? Let's go over here and see. So we had 6 right here. We bought them at $2.99. We sold 4. So let's go over here. Text. So we had 6 at 2.99, 4 at 6 at 3.77, which is great profit. And then we sold the rest at 5.94. Boom, there you go. There is your trade. Scaling out is very easy when you use your support and resistance levels. There's always people asking me, where am I selling? When do I sell? I don't know. I'm not going to give you the answers every single time you ask me. This is why you should always learn how to plot resistance and support lines. When you are a trader, you should always know how to trade. Never, ever go into position and not know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to blow up your account. Always have a goal when you are entering a position. Always have an exit plan. Where is your support and resistance levels? Where do you think it's going with your evidence? Is your indicators telling you it's going to go down? Is price action telling you it's going to go down, up? And number 4, most importantly, use levels. So when you're day trading, always wait for the first 30 minutes. It's either 15 minutes or 30 minutes. For me, it's usually the first 15 minutes. For this video, we used 30 minutes because the bull tailed it, and I want more direction and less stories. So we used 30-minute range right here between 451.60 and 448.80 right here. And as soon as we broke below this 448.80 support, we dropped, came back up, back tested, failed, came down lower, all the way down to my 200-day 444.15 target right there. So now we scaled that perfectly right there. We sold 4 out of 6 at 377. We let the rest ride of my last 2 and sold it at my second target at 444.15. So that's it for the day right there on SPY. I am done trading. Very easy to use levels when you are day trading. Very, very, very easy. You just need to have support and resistance levels plotted when you have a trade. Always have a goal. Always, always, always. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys learned a lot on how to scale out and maximize your profit when you are day trading using levels. Very important. That's all we have for today. I hope you guys learned how to scale. Hope you guys got some understanding of how to actually trade and scaling out your positions, getting maximized profits using levels. If you have any other questions, please comment down below or make some suggestions if you want. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.